Hey everyone, and welcome to the Southern Romantics New Consultant Training Webinar. Tonight is call number 2, and it is Sunday, August 7th. We don't currently have anyone on the call right now, which is totally fine. We all just got back. 7 of us just got back from national training late last night, early this morning, so I know a lot of these girls are following my advice. I told them to take a break, take a bath, have some wine, relax, catch up on sleep. So for everyone else that's going to be tuning in later, welcome. It's just me until we see who else wants to join us. But I'm still going to run through this, get it up on the YouTubes for you. And lots of stuff to talk about tonight. So call number 2 is all about sound bites. Who do you know? Party planning, kind of just getting your business launched up and off the ground. So get excited. The first thing I want to do is make sure that you are familiar with the Soundbites Conversation Guide. This should have come in your kit. I want to make this a little bit easier to see. Awesome. So this should be in your kit, which is really great. I'm trying to figure out if I can get rid of this weird navigation pane. Let's do it full screen. That's better. There we go. Now you can see more of it. Hooray. The Soundbites Conversation Guide is really integral to learning how to present your business to strangers or to your friends and your family or anyone that might be like, oh, I don't really quite know what that is. And if you don't know how to say it, this is exactly what it does. So over here on the left side, here we go. What we do, we empower, educate, entertain. Our mission statement, our quick little soundbite, what's Pure Romance? We're an in-home party company specializing in relationship enhancement products. And then I love this little secret that, it's good to know when you can actually hold parties before you start talking to someone. So they're like, oh my gosh, I want one. You can be like, I have next Thursday available. Great. And then down here at the bottom is our Pure Romance commercial, which is awesome. So this is something that as a new consultant, you're going to want to start training yourself on and start memorizing. People call these commercials, they call them elevator speeches. It's totally awesome. But just kind of getting to know that a little bit and being more familiar with it when you are talking to someone face to face. So what I recommend as a new consultant, print this page out. You've already got it in your kit. Put it somewhere where you're going to see it every day. So when you're on the phone, in your office, this is a great thing to just kind of have up in front of you as a reminder. So when you're having conversations with potential hostesses, this might be something you want to make a copy of and take with you into the ordering room until you kind of have these responses memorized. So just real quick and simple, our parties are free and easy. They're fun, they're educational, it's safe, it's confidential, discreet, and convenient. So making sure you kind of remind your hostesses about that as they're booking or when you're calling new potential hostesses and they're not quite sure what to expect. These are great, great, great tips for you to make sure that she is aware of. Party planning is integral to your business. If you don't know about party planning, if you don't know about the partyplanning.pureromance.com website, oh my God, it is the best thing on the planet. So you want to get on the phone, physically pick up the phone. Don't just rely on text. Don't rely on email. You need to call her. She's going to hear the excitement in your voice. But you need to make sure you touch on the following. Over invite, magic numbers 20. Keep refreshments simple. Hostess credit, what she gets for free just for hosting. Keep it simple. Don't go over crazy and be like, all this stuff, because you'll never remember it all. What kind of payment you accept, remind guests about the party, explain and promote pre-orders. Parties are only for women over the age of 18, and what you might need for the presentation in the shopping room. If you need a table, if you just need a quiet room for shopping, whatever it's going to be, just make sure she knows about that so you don't walk in and she doesn't have anything available for you. And this is what I love too. So when you are talking with one of your girlfriends on the phone and you're asking her to host a party, she's going to come up with, a few objections. She might be a little bit nervous. We don't quite know what's at the heart of these, but these are a great way to kind of spin that objection in your favor. So I'm going to let you read over those. And then just a reminder, parties are fun, free, and your guests will thank you. Everybody needs a girls' night. So that's the Soundbite Conversation Guide. That is a great, great, great item for you in your new business. Something else I highly encourage you to seek out and complete is your who do you know list. Frequently called a top 50 list, your who do you know list really kind of helps you start brainstorming. Let me shrink this down a little bit so you can get a better view of it. This comes, I believe, in your kit, and if it's not, it's downloadable on the party planning site and also on the COO. But this is just for your imagination to run wild. So remember that everyone you know is going to fall into one of these 4 categories. Someone's going to place an order, a potential hostess, a potential new team member, or someone who's going to give you a referral. So this just literally goes down the list, and I challenge you to, make sure there's one individual person per line. So, if Sally likes to save money and is super healthy and has a ton of Facebook friends, you're not going to put her down for each of those 3 categories. You're just going to put her down for one and challenge yourself to think of somebody else for those other slots. Better yet, make sure you have their contact information, because one of your goals is to be picking up the phone and calling each of these people, even if they're men. And you can always ask them for a referral or share with them how excited you are for your business. And maybe they'll place an order. So that's the who do you know list. That is also available to you and in this Dropbox link, because you guys know I'm going to share this link with you. I might be losing my voice a little bit. Shh. So I highly encourage you to finish that with your first week of business and invite each of these women to your Pop the Box launch party and smaller launch party. And if she still can't make it, ask her to book her own show. I'll walk you through how to do that in a little bit, which is right now, because I'm going to share with you this party booking script we've got. These are super duper helpful, you guys. So these scripts are based on Belinda Ellsworth's training that she offers. She is amazing. If you don't know who Belinda Ellsworth is, just hang out with me a little bit more. I have all of her stuff on tape. I know I need to update you, office, but I don't want to. So these are different tips or scripts to inviting people to your launch parties. So make sure you hold on to these. Again, this is something that you can post up on your wall. So Pop the Box, you want to aim to have about 5 women there. People that are super tight, super close, they're going to love you no matter what. They're excited to support your business. And then your launch parties are where you're going to try to invite the bulk of the rest of your friends to introduce them to your business. So, hey Sally, I just started my own business with Pure Romance. I'm super excited. I'm having a Pop the Box party on Tuesday, and since I know you already love the products, it would mean the world to me if you could be there. This is just a super casual event where you get to help me unpack my starter kit. Now, she's going to say yes, obviously, because she's awesome. But if she says no, then you're going to say, oh, well, that's totally fine. I'm actually having a launch party on Wednesday, so I understand that you can't be there on Tuesday, but if you come on Wednesday, that'd be great. I'm going to have a bigger party, a little bit more snacks. It's going to be so much fun. And if she says yes, awesome. If she still says no, then guess what? This is when you have your bonus launch. Oh my gosh, I know this week is super busy. I'm sorry that you can't come. I'm actually doing a smaller party on Saturday for those who can't make it to the first 2 parties. Are you free that day? Hopefully she'll say yes. If she doesn't, she's a terrible friend. Just kidding. If she doesn't, then you follow up with the next paragraph. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You know what I really need though? I really need 5 parties to get the practice I need and to get my business activated. I think you would be so much fun as a hostess, and I know that you really love the products. Is there any way you could help me out by being one of my first shows? In return, I'm going to make sure you get a free shopping spree and a free gift. Could you help me out? Make sure you ask her, can you help me? If she says no, ask her if she wants an order or if she can refer a friend to help you. If she says yes, awesome. It sucks that she can't come to your parties, but you just booked a party. Yay! Parties are the lifeblood of your business. That's always the goal. So we say that you want 5 to 6 parties in your first few, 1 to 2 months, in addition to your launch parties, to help you set the foundation for your business. So remember, when do you want to start making money? Many of us get into this to make money. You want to make money now. You want to pay off that investment. We want to get cash in your pocket. So parties are going to get that for you. You have to practice. The more you practice, the better you get, and the more confident you feel in your party presentation. The more knowledgeable you are about your parties, it's just this is the best way to get out there and do it. It's just practice, practice, practice. The more you do it, the more fun it's going to be. Remember that you're laying that foundation for your business. The bookings you get from the parties that you call for are going to be your future bookings. And if you want to do them in a concentrated period of time so that you keep having consistent parties month after month after month. If you wait 2 months to book a party and then they wait 2 months to book a party, then you have these huge gaps in between, and that's not going to equal cash in your pocket. And remember, we've got some great fast track programs, the inventory advantage program. All of those happen within your first 60 days of business. So the best way to make sure you qualify for those and get rewarded is to make sure that you've got parties on your box. If you have friends that you think would be great at this job, which obviously do, and I'm going to encourage you to think of at least 6 that you would like to share this opportunity with or that you'd like to work with. This is a little script on what you can say if you have them on the phone. Well, this is what I would say to you as a new consultant and what you can say to your new consultants. But you just simply ask, hey guys, guess what? I just started this new business and I really think you should do it with me. We've got a meeting on this day at this time and I'd love for you to be my guest, or can I take you out for coffee? We can talk about the opportunity a little bit more. So possibilities are endless with these. The scripts can be really good for you and your business. We joke with the launch, your pop the box and your launch parties are kind of like the wedding. So you make a lot of plans for the wedding, but you need to make sure you're making plans for the actual marriage, and that's going to be the bread and butter. That's going to be the parties that keep happening. So making sure you don't just hit that 60-day mark and you activate it and then you don't have business anymore. We want to make sure we keep it consistent. Expect to hear no. Get used to hearing no. Don't take any of the no's personally. We sometimes have a joke that we say, go for the no. You can expect to hear 10 no's to get 1 yes. So don't let that get you down because you never know who the yes person is going to be. So just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Shadowing. Oh my goodness. Shadowing in your business is going to be huge. This is where you're going to learn from consultants who are doing well. If you're not sure who to shadow, that's why you've got me. I will help point you in the right direction. Shadow people you admire. If you don't know anything about their business, if you haven't done your research on them, don't shadow them. Find people that are doing what you want to do and watch them right away. You should ideally shadow 2 consultants before your first party. If you want to do more, awesome. I love that. If you don't do it, just try to make sure you are sitting in on those parties, because if you just kind of start doing them all on your own and you don't quite know everything, it's fine. Some people do really well with it. But if your goal is to make money, you're going to want to start taking notes from the people who do make money so you can learn how to make some money too. So now when you're shadowing, it's very important for you to let the consultant that you're shadowing know that you know how to be a good shadow. And I know that all sounds extremely redundant, and I said the word shadow like 20,000 times, but what that means is there are rules for you when you're shadowing, especially as a member of the Southern Romantics team. These are our shadowing guidelines. Some might say they're a little basic. Why is this? Hang on, okay. But yes, there's some of them are common sense, but you'd be surprised at how many women show up unprepared to shadow a party. And especially if you're representing our organization and shadowing a consultant on another team, I want to make sure that consultant knows that you know what you're supposed to do. Always dress professionista. Wear appropriate business attire. If you don't know what that means, there is a great Pinterest board on Pinterest that Pure Romance has about appropriate business clothes. There's a whole series on the COO. So basically no tennis shoes, no t-shirts, no jeans, no flip-flops. Dress like you're going to work at an office. Put your phone away. Put it on silent, not vibrate. If you need to take a call, get out of the room. But don't text. You can record if the consultant says it's okay, but don't talk on your phone. Nothing. That's just rude and it's distracting. Keep all comments to yourself during this demonstration, and if your consultant allows you to sit in the ordering room. Each party is specifically designed based on lots of different things, and you might love a certain product that that consultant doesn't mention, or she's not showing it for a reason. And also, as a shadower, you might not know her reasoning behind that or know enough about the products. So just be polite and remember you're there to watch and listen and keep your mouth shut. Sorry. You are shadowing this other consultant to learn, not to pimp your business. Constructive criticism is great. So if you take notes or have questions, you can do that after the party. We can go out for a quick drink. That will not be happening during the ordering room. If you repeatedly interrupt the demo or the ordering room, you may be asked to leave. So just be prepared for that. And that's well within the consultant's right to ask you to leave if you're being inappropriate. No drinking or smoking at a party. That's just not work appropriate. Take notes. You can record. You can go back and rewatch and learn. Again, you're there to learn. Don't poach customers. Don't hand out your business cards. Don't try to book parties with this consultant's customers. Again, you may be asked to leave and you probably will be reported to corporate, so don't do that, okay? Just keep your nose clean. Have fun, sit back, and have a great time. Enjoy. The person you're shadowing wants you to be there. They want to share the information they've learned with you. So be ready to take it all in. Take lots of notes. And when I say take lots of notes, don't worry. We've got a sheet for that. And it looks like this. Yay! This is the party shadow sheet, sometimes called the party observation worksheet. When I shrink it down, we can see it a little bit better. It's 2 pages, so you can just do it front and back. Excuse me. Oh my God, that was a super huge yawn I was trying to swallow and I failed. But this is for you to see what the consultant's doing because there is a rhyme or reason for it and you'll learn why and why it's important for you to also do that at your parties. Different games that were played, what products in every category, what happened in the shopping room, what questions did she ask, what did she say. If you feel like there's an awkward silence, that is not when you are allowed to talk. It's an awkward silence for a reason. And then anything you took away or any questions that you might have. So I really encourage you, especially if you're shadowing anybody, but people on other teams, print this out and take notes because there might be something that, when you go home and think about it, you'll have this as a note and you can kind of reach out to that person and follow up. Okay. Other things we want to talk about are Hostess Coaching. Yay! So I mentioned this website earlier called partyplanning.pureromance.com. And if you give me just a couple seconds to get some of these things up and running. Yeah, I think these are all on there. I don't know why I keep doubling up party planning tools. Let's do that. We're going to look at this one now. Hold on. I'm getting it ready. Just a little slow. I'm running on about 5 hours of sleep. It was a really good training though, you guys. I wish everyone could have been there. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, Megan is so low energy. Sorry about it, but I'm also treating myself to a glass of wine after a long, hard day. I love a checklist. So this, yes, it's a 7-page document. You won't fill this out for every party in your entire history, but especially as you're getting started, you're going to figure out what works for you, but this is going to be a great way that you don't forget everything. So checklist. I'm not going to insult your intelligence or waste anybody's time by reading all of those. Boom. Hostess party prep. This is what you're going to make sure that you have written down so you can communicate appropriately with your hostess. Different dates to schedule calls, goals. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Any sales goals, what does she want to get for free? So, if she wants a $180 toy, she needs to have an $1,800 party. She has a $500 party, she's going to be pissed that she's paying $130 for this $180 toy, right? So, just making sure you're all on the same page. Party recap is great for after the party. You can kind of be like, okay, snapshot, how this party fare? What games did you play? What toys did you do? What products did you sell? I like that because especially if you have another party coming up with that same group of friends because you booked a party at a party because you're amazing, maybe you're going to play a different game, or maybe you're going to show, this C-ring instead of the C-ring you already showed. So just keep it different. And here are your Hostess Coaching scripts. They're amazing and lovely and wonderful. So that's all 3 calls. And then a checklist before your party to make sure that you have everything you need when you get to her house. And then how you can process orders. Oh my God, this is all so amazing, you guys. I can't even right now. So this is all available to you. All right, stop sharing that screen. If you're new to my webinars, you probably don't know that my computer has a habit of freezing. So I'm going a little slower today to make sure that doesn't happen because today I treated myself to a new laptop. So this will probably be the last webinar on this laptop until I figure out how to work the new one. So that's awesome. Ooh, you need to remember that Hostess Coaching, you guys, for real, Hostess Coaching makes the biggest difference in your party. And at our training, Chris, our CEO, was talking about the Hostess Coaching can really help up your party, and you don't realize the difference that one will make. So inviting one more person to your party, or have one more person shop, and they buy one more product, and they book one more party, or if you book one more party that month, the big difference that can make. So Hostess Coaching will literally make the difference between a great party, a $700 party, or a $200 party. So let's make sure you pick up the phone. Most hostesses, yeah, they can invite their friends over, but if their friends don't have any buy-in, or she's not clear with them on why this party is happening or what she hopes to get out of it, that party could really suck. So don't assume your hostesses know what they're doing, because many of them don't. And it's our job as the consultant to make that easy peasy for them. So we do have an app on your phones. It's iOS and Android enabled, and it's called the PRCOO. You can find that in your app store. Download that, and it syncs with your COO. So you have like COO in a pinch. I'd show it to you right now, but my phone is like dead and charging. There's the Party Profit app on there, and we have a new wonderful tracking system called Pure Sale that's on iPads right now, and that's pretty freaking awesome. But that's going to help you track your parties and figure out how much money you made, because a lot of women get into this business to make money, but then if they don't understand the dynamics of it, which is totally fine, they get out of it because they don't see how much money they've made. So we're making it really easy for you to see how much money you made versus how much you spent, and the giveaways, all that kind of fun stuff. And using that information to better track your parties and kind of see where it's going. Oh, let me show you. I do want to show you that party planning website. Let me pull that up real quick for you. Give me a second to make sure. My computer doesn't freeze. It's getting really hot. It's funny how it freezes when it's really hot. It's probably not that funny. Cool. Here it is. partyplanning.pureromance.com. This is available for everybody. This is so amazing. So there's resources that are downloadable. A lot of that's going to be on this Dropbox link. Online 3-week guide to maximizing attendance, sales, and excitement. So literally party planning 3 weeks out. A lot of people encourage you not to book parties more than 2 months in advance. And you can stretch out the party planning, but you want to make sure that excitement is consistent. So she's excited when she books a party with you at the party. She's excited because the party is coming up. So it won't give her time to like lose that excitement about her party. So there's this whole guide that's available to you. This is just amazing. 40 guests in 40 minutes. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this so much. You need to live here. Just live here. Look at all these resources. Troubleshooting. Oh my God. This is so good. This website is where it's at for you guys. Okay, so live there. Live there, live there, live there. All right, now I want to show you how you can place an order on the COO. I suppose I probably could have kept sharing my screen with you. Hold on, let me pull that back up. Here we go. All right, so when you hop on the COO, which is our consultant online office, also called a back office, this is where we as consultants get a lot of our work done. So when you go to place an order, it's conveniently located across the top right here. So I would challenge you guys to watch different videos, and I think that's in call number 6, about how you can start building inventory. But when you're ready to place an order after the party, you're gonna do it in bulk. You're not gonna separate it out by party. Pure sale is gonna have a ton to do with this and make it so much more simple for you. So get ready, because that ish is about to be on and popping. Which reminds me that I need to do inventory tomorrow, so I can update my inventory list. All right, so when you place your order, you can simply go to any of these categories. Ooh, the new Amplify collection. Yay, but because this is on YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and hang out in the back section. Yay! So you can see that you could look at it if you need to look at a picture and figure out what things were. Whoa! Let's go back to the bath products. Don't look at those toys on the YouTube, kids. Here's a secret tip. This is also available on your COO app as well. But if you click on an item, it tells you a little bit about it, gives you all the drop-down smells. You can add it to your bag. And there's a downloadable cue card. So if you're needing to work off a script at your party and you're not sure what to say about this product, every single product that's available on the COO for order has these cue cards. It's also on this presentation tab. So you have demo. This is exactly what you need to say. This is a script. So if you just want to copy and paste this and drop it into Word and put it in order, start memorizing your script. You guys know I was a theater nerd. So our kids used to come with cue cards before technology was awesome. But this is exactly what I did, is I wrote a script. I put things in order. I wrote in my little jokes. I'd rearrange it. Oh my God, it was such a mess. So that's how you place an order. Here, let's close this out and say that we need like one coochie flirt. So we're gonna do that and we're gonna add it to your bag. And then when we view bag, obviously when you place an order, it's gonna be significantly more expensive. And that's okay, because we bulk order. I recommend bulk ordering for no less than $300 worth of inventory or to fill orders. Then you just seriously click the next button all the way through. You can pick your shipping. That is no longer my address, so don't try to stalk me. You can donate to the PBF, which is the Patty Brisbane Foundation for Women's Sexual Health, which is amazing. And if you don't know about it, do some research, because it's awesome. At training this weekend, we raised $18,000 in one weekend. It's the only nonprofit organization dedicated to research on women's sexual health. Guys get so much research, but us, not so much. And then you can like put in your credit card stuff, do all that, and then you'll be able to add the payment and then submit it. And that's how you place an order on a COO. Boom, mind blown? We'll have more about that, I'm sure. I'm really excited because that's pretty cool. Now, how you can enter parties in the COO, let's go back up here to the top, and you go to My Business, My Parties. You can just simply add a party here. Oh, can you even see what I'm showing you guys? I don't even know if you can see. Hold on. I'm getting so caught up in this. I hope you got to see the rest of that. So this is how you can add parties, and this will also be linked to the Pure Sale app, so you can do it from your iPad as well. So you can type in what percentage they get. Most of your hostesses will get 10%, and then you can, let's say that I'm gonna be this one. Yay! So we're just gonna make a party. Megan's party. You can choose the date and time. This is going to autofill if she's already in your COO. If not, you'll have to add that. Ooh, yeah, see? Excuse me. So we're going to say that I live at 100 Maple Street, anywhere, USA, in South Carolina, 29607, because that is my address. Cool. South Carolina. So that's how we start adding a party in. If you want to use invitations in the media center, oh, we didn't pick a date. Sorry, getting a little distracted. We're going to say the party is on the 25th at 6:30, and it's a little black dress party, y'all. I'm expecting 15 people. If I was like, I promised Megan my firstborn, you know, or Megan really likes Blomp. She wants Blomp as a hostess gift. She earned Blomp spinning the prize wheel at this festival. And then if you want to create electronic invitations in the media center, that's pretty cool too. So then you save the party and it shows up right here. It gives her own unique party ID, so you can share this on the Facebook event, and it's like, oh, cool, awesome. If you can't come to the party, go ahead and shop online. Hey! And then after the party, you'll be able to add all your guests to it and their orders. I love it so much. Boom, so that's how you put a party into the COO. What else do I need to tell you guys on this call? 100 ways to book parties. Yo, this is one of my favorite handouts. And if you hang out with me for any length of time, I kind of have an allergy to excuses. I'm gonna try to say that nicely. So if you're like, oh my gosh, Megan, I've done everything I possibly can to book a party, I know that you're lying to me. I know that you might feel that you've done everything, but I know that you're not, because I haven't done everything and I'm still here 5 years later. So if after 2 months you can't book a party and you say you've done everything, you lie. You lie. That's what this is for. So this document, check out the old school font. The information is still amazing. I don't know why these bubbles are on. I'm trying to figure out how I can get these stickies off. Read mode. Ah, they're still there. I guess this was like a copy from the corporate office. Boom. But there are literally 100 ways to book parties. This is like a 3 or 4 page document. Hell, it's a 5-page document. Look at all those. So if you're like, oh, Megan, I can't book any parties, and you haven't tried all of these, I don't want to hear it. It just means to me that you're not willing to work and your business isn't that important to you. And that might sound mean, but I'm all about honesty, and I'm going to match your effort, right? So if you're wanting this to do well and you work really hard, of course I'm going to keep supporting you. But if all you give me is excuses, I don't really have the time to spend talking you out of it. You've already made up your mind that you're not committed to this business. So what I recommend is try 2 of these for your first month. And if you feel that they work, stick with it. If you feel that they don't, try 2 more, right? Keep going, trying 2 of them every single month until you find one that works. If you make it for 50 months and you haven't found one that works, you also lie, because at that point, what's 50 months? 50 divided by 12? That's 4 years. That's over 4 years in business. So you're obviously doing something right. Or if you feel that you hit a slump, come back to this. If you like plateau because it's summertime and we're not like steadily growing, sometimes you like decrease a little bit, which happens. It's summertime. Well, now that school's about to be back, moms need a break. They need a break after summer, y'all. Then pull up that sheet again. That's a great, great resource for you. So no excuses, not dealing with it. And especially after someone, I'm just going to be like, 5 is alive. I learned about recently, like within the past year, and I wish I had put it into play when I first started my business, because I could only imagine how my business would take off from it. And I love hearing about it, and I love hearing corporate trainers and some of the top girls in the company that still do this whenever they feel like they hit a slump. But I highly encourage it for you guys, my new consultants. 5 is alive is literally meeting 5 new people a day. Everybody in a 5-foot radius knows what you do. And that's when you're going to go back to your commercial and your talking points. And you're always going to have 5 parties on your books. So I have marker on my hand. I'm a little bit distracted tonight. So 5 parties on your books at all times. So if you know that like you've got all these parties booked and it's great, and then you get to like the 3rd week in September and you've had all these parties and you only have 1 coming up, that's not a good thing. So we need to make sure that you are at least at the minimum replacing the party that you're currently holding. So if we're at Sally's party and I meet Jane, I'm going to get Jane to book a party because Sally's party is about to be done. That takes me down to 4 parties, but because I booked Jane, I'm back up to 5. Then I go to Melissa's party, and at Melissa's party, I meet Jennifer, right? So by Melissa's party, hello, Jennifer's party, 5 parties. So always have 5 parties on your books over the next, preferably month. Always. So with the 5 is alive, with those 5 people, the 5 new contacts every day, I would love for you to be able to capture their information, but some of this time is just going to be getting the word out about your business. And a great way to do that is by making little goodie bags. I love goodie bags. I think they're so cute. So a goodie bag would include a business card, a flyer or a coupon or an advertisement of some sort, and a piece of candy, something that's like sweet and enticing, and they'll be like, oh, that was sweet. I don't recommend chocolate because chocolate melts, so anything that melts is probably not going to be good. So you're going to give away 5 of these a day, and I love it because I remember hearing Heather Pillow at one of the trainings, and you might not know who she is yet, but if you're in this business for any length of time, you'll know who this woman is. But she said she literally has them in her hands and she can't do anything with her hands until she gives them away. So as soon as she gets out of her car from driving, she's holding on to them. She's going to meet someone on the way to their car, like the barista at Starbucks before she can get her wallet out. You know, whatever it is, she's going to make sure those goodie bags get out. And it's just, you know, a nice little gesture. Now, goodie bags do not have to break the bank. You can go to Dollar Tree and get some like Lifesavers candy, or I know some of these girls had some that were like now and laters, and they had a cute little rhyme about something sweet now, I'll hook you up with something sweet later, or, you know, a treat now, a party later. You can do Lifesavers or Smarties. Be a Smartie, book a party. I like that one, but I also really like Smarties. And then I got this from Dana Barish. This was a great, and again, if you don't know who she is yet, stick around. She will rock your world. But this flyer, hopefully it's not going to freeze my computer trying to pull it up, is something that you can maybe print on like a quarter-size sheet of paper or front and back, make it a little bit smaller than what it is now. Right now it's just a half sheet. Hold on, let me get my screen share up and running. Cool. So it tells a little bit about Pure Romance, about what we do, what you get for hosting a party, what you need, a private ordering room, how our shows are very tastefully and popular. Popular, yes. And then you can put your contact information down here, and there's room right here to do like a little special. So book a party with me in the next 6 weeks. I wouldn't put a specific date on it because you can just go ahead and make these goodie bags up for like 6 months at a time. So next 6 weeks or next 4 weeks, and get an additional bonus. So that's, don't think of it as, oh my God, I'm giving more money away, because technically you're not giving anything away unless the party actually holds. And at that point, you're still making money because the party is another party that you didn't have previously. So don't forget about that. So maybe give a little bit extra instead of the 10% hostess credit, do the 15, or, you know, a free trial size coochie or something. But this is a great little flyer that's available to you. I love it because it really just kind of captures what we do in a snapshot, which is nice. Okay, don't worry, we're getting close to the end. One of my rules has always been give a card, get a card. Words, give a card, get a card. So if you're at a networking event, or if you're meeting someone and they're like, oh my God, do you have a card? And you have one, you give it to them, get one of theirs back. If you wait for everybody that you're giving your contact information to call you, you're going to be waiting a really long time. In the meantime, you can capture their contact information, put them on your mailing list with the Media Center, and we'll talk about that in another call. Put them, in your rotation for people to check up on. Oh my gosh, Susan, it was so nice meeting you at the grocery store the other day. I just wanted to see if you had given any more thought about booking a party. She's going to probably forget about you, but if you're able to keep in contact with her, not stalk her, not scare her, but just kind of like keep in contact with her and start building that relationship, that's going to be awesome. And she's going to be more likely to actually call you back in the future. So your homework this week, leaders, is to post pictures of your goodie bags on our event page. I couldn't tell if that was thunder or not. That was really loud. So if you make goodie bags, and I highly encourage that you do, please post a picture of them in the event for these webinars. One of the tips that I got from one of my newer consultants, and I just thought it was brilliant, is if you reuse the little Ziploc bags that your Simply Silk and Sensations come individually wrapped in, snap, little tiny bag. I ordered reaching these little pink bags from uline.com for really cheap. Amazon also has a great selection of tiny goodie bags, and these are literally the size of a business card. So you stick a business card, a piece of candy in, they're like a couple cents a piece. It's awesome. And you just give 5 of those away, and just karma, put good out, get good back. So thank you for joining me. I hope that this was informative for you. I hope you guys learned something from it, and I will make sure to post this in the event and also do the Dropbox link so you have these resources available to you. I hope you guys have a glorious evening, and I hope to see you all at our meeting on Monday the 8th. We're going to have all the new products available for you to check out, and maybe a couple prizes or 2. Okay, everyone have a good night. Bye.